What are some of the big talking points you've been having with, attendees that have come and approached the Bridewelll stand?
So a lot of the attendees that we've been speaking to have been looking at how they improve their cyber defense. The market is flooded at the moment with managed detection and response, managed extended detection and response, and just trying to figure out what is right for them and what differentiates everyone.
How is AI really impacting the cybersecurity space, and is Bridewelll embracing it?
So Bridewell's already using it in our own technology and our own services, so absolutely embracing it, but in the right ways. So I run the security operations and intelligence functions. We have some very skilled and technical individuals that really know data, really know patterns, really know science. But speaking to an individual is sometimes difficult. So Gen AI, for example, can be a real use case to be able to help bridge that gap between an analyst and a customer. Or machine learning just allows us to crunch very large pieces of data. Phishing is obviously a key use case there. Millions of emails sent a day just trying to identify patterns, behaviors, things that a human just wouldn't have the time to be able to process. So AI, ML, absolutely key to cybersecurity moving forward. It's definitely nothing to be afraid of. It's just got to be integrated in the right way.
What sort of challenges is AI bringing to the cybersecurity space, and how does Bridewelll really help solve those challenges?
So the point I was just touching on in phishing is probably the key use case for AI right now. Historically, you'd be able to write very simple emails, poor language, not well written from an English language perspective. Gen AI's made that really easy. If you look at the analysis of phishing emails sent across the last 12 months, the English language is probably in excess of 90% of all those emails. So just being able to write good quality conversations and really change the language behavior or change the emotion that's actually put into the emails just by asking GPT to do it makes it really easy to craft those attacks. So on the other side of it, how do you prevent and detect that that's actually happening inside the customer? How do you actually help them address that risk? There are many ways to do it, but fundamentally what you're looking at is the language and tone within the emails. You can use the same GPT engine to actually look for GPT behaviors, social engineering behaviors. So even if it's well crafted, there are certain things that an individual will try to get you to do. Submit credentials that you wouldn't normally submit, ask for certain payments that you wouldn't normally do, coercion. So actually, how do we identify these behaviors, not just look for specific campaigns? So Gen AI and its ability to be able to model, understand language really helps us in both the prevention and detection as well as the attackers trying to use it for false.
Do you have any hot takes on the state of cybersecurity and the way organizations can protect themselves against these evolving threats?
If I was to be controversial, I would say many organizations use cyber defense, security operations, managed detection and response in the wrong way. They look at how do I resolve the immediate problem as quickly as possible, rather than looking at the underlying problem. Case in point, let's say you have malware on your laptop, your endpoint tool removed it. 5 days later, you get it again, it just removes it. 10 days later, you get it again, it just removes it. No one's asking the question, why is malware coming onto your device? And what am I doing to prevent it coming? So I think there's a large piece of the market that is incorrectly selling themselves to a somewhat uninformed market.
For the latest tech insights, visit em360tech.com.